So, those of you that kept your eyes peeled in the Discord will have noticed that I found Nerds Gummy Clusters in a UK supermarket, not being sold as American candy, but being sold as English candy. So, I bought the 2 flavours that I found in the supermarket. I've already started eating these ones. These ones I left in my bag specifically for today, and I'll tell you why. Because Barry has been eating these ones from the US. And so what I figured we'd do is compare the ingredients on the back and then do a little taste test and see if they taste the same. I thought that would be really fun. So let's see what the ingredients say. So ours is... Ooh, okay, interesting. This is the content you come here for, like comparisons. We'll read the ingredients first and then we'll do the tasting. So, firstly, per 100 grams, yours is, okay. It looks like it's hard. So the American ones give you the dietary information per 30 grams. Per serving size, whereas the English ones give you nutritional information per 100 grams, which is basically 3 1/3 of this. Fat is the same, basically. Sodium, there seems to be... so sodium, this is talking milligrams, and this is talking grams. But basically, it's barely any trace of salt. Carbohydrates, per 30, 25 grams, per 100, 82 grams. That seems about right, so exactly the same. Of which sugars, 70 grams in the UK, and that's times by 3, 60, and 1/3 on again. 1/3 of 20. Brain, that's about the same. So, nutritionally, they're about the same. In terms of the ingredients, the first one in the US is corn syrup, which is what you'd expect. But in the UK, we don't use corn syrup. We use glucose syrup, which is what's written here. It's got a star, and the star says contains glucose syrup and starch from genetically modified maize. Corn syrup, right? Maize and corn are basically the same. So, that's the same. Then it's sugar. Then it's dextrose in both. And then in the US, it's just gelatin. In the UK, it's gelatin and then in brackets, pork. Sorry, vegans and vegetarians. Not for you. No nerds for you. Then modified food starch in America. Modified maize starch in the UK. Which is basically the same thing. Then, oh, interesting. In the UK, we've got acids. We've got malic acid and citric acid in ours. Whereas in the US, you don't. You have water. And then afterwards, it says contains 2% or less of malic acid. So you guys have got more water in yours. Ours are more acidic, apparently. Because we've got more acid than we have water. Whereas you guys have got more water than you have acid. But I think that's because you guys have listed malic acid and citric acid separately, whereas we've combined them. So it could be the same. Then it says acidity regulator, sodium citrate. You guys also have sodium citrate. Then concentrated fruit juices in the UK. Concentrated fruit juices, apple and watermelon. In the US, apple juice concentrate. No watermelon. No watermelon juice in the US, but watermelon juice in the UK, apparently. Then, plant and vegetable concentrates, black carrot, spirulina, and red radish. Whereas, here in the US, we've got natural and artificial flavours. That's all it says. It doesn't really give us any more information than that. Then, UK, it just says flavourings, thickener, gum arabic, and then in the US, after the artificial flavours, you've got gum arabic. Then both of them have the same glazing agent, carnauba wax. And then colour, ours just says curcumin, whereas colour added in the US is all of them. Red 40, yellow 5, red 40 lake, yellow 5 lake, blue 5 lake, red, yellow 6, carmine colour, blue 1 lake, watermelon juice concentrate. So your watermelon juice concentrate is the last thing, whereas this, our watermelon juice, is mixed in with the apple juice. So weird. So weird the way we have to list everything differently. The US does not have watermelon juice. It does. It just comes on very last on the ingredients. Whereas here, our apple juice and our watermelon juice is combined in the ingredients. I think they're basically the same from the looks of things. They're probably going to taste identical. So let me get them open. I'm going to try them first, and then Barry, you can try them afterwards. And if they do taste the same, I'm just going to put these ones in with the American ones. All right. Let me grab a couple of American ones out. And we'll see if they look the same as well. I think they look the same. Ooh! They don't look the same. Okay. So, I don't know if they might look the same to you guys. Here are the American ones. And here are the UK ones. Now, you can see the American ones have got green bits in. Whereas the UK ones don't. So, the green on the US is bright green. But on the UK ones, the green is like... more like a really faded green. It's more like a yellowy colour. So, see, American over here, green screen is interacting with it. Whereas these ones are more yellow. See? Those don't look like nerds. They're Nerds Gummy Clusters, Smashington. So the nerds are on the outside, and in the middle it's gummy gum. Yeah, they're the gummies. Okay, so I'm going to bite into the US gummy, and then I'm going to bite into the UK gummy. Right, US gummy. Delicious. UK gummy. Okay. I'm licking the jelly bit in the middle. The jelly bit in the middle tastes the same. You know what doesn't taste the same? The nerds on the outside. I'm going to try another one. Okay, I think one of them is definitely sharper than the other one. Well, one of them, the nerds are more sour. Right, US. UK. The UK ones are a lot more sour. The UK ones are a lot more sour. There's going to be a YouTube video. I'll probably upload it to YouTube. I don't see why not. You suspect the sugar breakdown is going to be the primary difference? Yeah. So the UK one is just sharper. It's got more of a sourness to it. The US one is actually just more sweet, I guess. But there's not a lot in it, and I think I am going to mix them together. One more time. US. Yeah, that's much more mellow. UK. Yeah, it's sharper. Nice. Okay, well now I'm going to mix them together forever. But that was our comparison. I love these. UK folk, if you see these in the shop, get them and give them a try because they're exceptionally good. They're exceptionally good. Get in there, you. So these are the normal ones, and then I'm not going to mix these ones in. These ones, the flavour, rather than being apple and watermelon, the flavour on this one is apple and grape. And the nerds are berry flavour nerds. So yeah, that was a good fun comparison stream. I enjoyed it. I thought that was good. I didn't think there'd be much of a difference. I genuinely wasn't expecting there to be a taste difference in the Nerds at all. I thought they were both going to taste the same. But it was interesting that it was the Nerds that tasted different. All right, Barry, speaking of, you can have yours now. You can have yours now. Nice. Barry, delicious. Thank you, Darren. Delicious. Amazing. That was really fun. Thanks, guys.